Okay, our last video is to correct errors and revise a document. So right now, this is pretty much the flyer in its near final form. What we were going to want to do is we're probably going to change some words. Um, we're going to, I'm going to show you how to insert text in an existing document, just delete text, move text, as well as how to save, proofread, and all that fun stuff. Okay, so this is going to be the last step, okay, the last video. So we're going to be correcting the errors. So after creating a document, you may look at it and be like, oh, I have to change something. You always want to proofread your documents because there's nothing more embarrassing than submitting an assignment and realizing you have like 5 or 6 spelling errors, or you forgot a whole entire a whole entire paragraph. You want to make sure you submit your best work. So right now, I think this looks good, but there's specific steps that the step-by-steps are going to have me do. So there's 3 types of changes you can make to a document. You could add something into the document, that's called an addition. You can add additional words, sentences, or paragraphs. You can delete parts of a document. So if there's something that you didn't want to put in there, you can get rid of it. Or you can modify it. So if an error is made in a document, or changes that take place that affect the document, you can revise a specific word and modify it. Like for example, when you call 555 surf, they might change the phone number, so you might have to modify it, and then you make it 556 surf or 555 pool, something like that. Okay, so we already have this open, but the step-by-steps is telling us to run it, open it, and specify settings. It's already open, so if I wanted to close it, I could close it and open it. Same thing. Okay, so we're going to scroll through the document, and we are going to go to put the insertion point in front of the O and OR. And then it tells us that we're going to add the word today. So it's no longer going to be learn to surf or improve your form. It's going to be learn to surf today or improve your form. Now we're going to double click the word to be selected. So we're going to double click today. Remember, if you triple click, you'll select the paragraph. Then we're going to press delete. So yes, we literally just added something just to delete it. Now you can move text from within the document to another place in the document. That's something called drag and drop editing. So in drag and drop editing, you select the item to be moved, drag the selected item to the new location, and then drop it or insert it in the new location. Or you can do that with cut and paste. It's really the same thing. So we're going to position the pointer and the paragraph to be moved. So the last bulleted item, reef shoes and surfboard rental included. And with the pointer and the selected text, we're going to press and hold the mouse button, and then we're going to drag it to the second. So we're going to move it to the second. So we just drag, that's called drag and drop. You literally drag it, and then you just go bing, drop. Okay, now we're going to save the document. Okay, and it's going to have you, it says it wants you to print it, but we're not going to have you print it. You're going to go ahead and put it through Microsoft OneNote, and I'm going to actually give you instructions on how to do that either in a future video, or I'm going to teach the whole class, just because I don't want you guys seeing all my stuff. So there's different types of viewing modes. I think I went over this before. There's read mode, which hides the ribbon and other writing tools so the content fits in the screen. It's basically so you can just read it on your tablet. It's mostly a tablet thing. Generally, this is fine for me when I'm reading, but if you've got a tablet and you've got a report and you just want to read it, you can do that. And there you go. You don't edit it, you just read it. Now this view right here, this default view is called print layout view. So it kind of shows how it's going to be printed. This is these are your margins, they're your box border, okay, everything that's on here. Now, I'm going to just double check something to see if everything looks good. So I am just looking through the pages, and it looks like I've pretty much got everything. Like I said, you always want to proofread. Me, the teacher, I'm not perfect. Yes, I'm Microsoft certified and I'm a teacher, but I do make mistakes. So I'm just going to go ahead and do spelling grammar check, and it's complete, and we're good. So one other thing that I want you to know, we're not technically getting into this yet, but I do want you to know how to insert a header and footer. Just so you can put your name on a document. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to Insert, Header, Footer, whichever one you want, okay, whichever one looks better. I really want you to do it, probably a header on this, and that's fine. So we're going to go to blank, and you're going to type your name. Then you're going to type in your class, or the title of your work is fine. Actually, we'll just do a title. Surf's Up Step-by-Step Tutorial. And then you're going to put in your class period. So, period 3. Okay? And then you'll double click it and it'll go gray. And then when you print it, it's going to show up with your name. So that's just something you need to know. I know it doesn't look all that great because it's like, oh, it shouldn't be there. But it's to help me grade. So don't worry. It's okay. Okay, so at this point in time, if you've gone through this entire thing and you have any sort of questions, please feel free to raise your hand or come see me, and I will help you the best of my ability. All right, well, if you have any questions, let me know.